Good morning, Deify here, and welcome back to Kitty Powers Matchmaker, a quest for all the achievements, still 6 children away. If I had to guess, we wouldn't get anything really good from Morticia, but I suppose you never know. We're going to start with Lois, who is not on good terms with Amber. Amber's given me the heave-ho. We're going to stay friends, though. I really like him and all, especially her never-ending talk about ghost hunting and her unusual passion for folk music. Didn't bother me neither. I did tell a few porkies, so that probably didn't help. Feeling a bit sad, but I'll be alright. That's okay. We'll get all that reputation back. I know you feel sad because you made my employment, or my agency look bad, but that's fine. Morticia will bring it right back. Alistair and me are still seeing each other, and we've shacked up together, isn't it? We both blimmin' love dark comedy, and I love him so much I don't care about his unhealthy interest in celebrity socialites. Best bit is, I was only ever completely upfront with him. We're flipping well in love, isn't it? We're like soulmates and everything. We sent you a little prezi to say ta very much. But what's the present? I need more framed black and white art. Okay, mosh pit for men. Yep, thanks. Okay, Violet, I'll try you first, even though you're a lesbian and I don't have many lesbians. Violet Korkovich, the 2-star Whole Food shop manager, and a Leo born on July 30th, looking for a woman. She's well into animal totems, prayer beads, and wildlife conservation. You live for gray eyes and dark brown hair, active, carefree, extrovert, traditional, and romantic. Bad habit is having tantrums, and guilty pleasure is glam, lavish parties. Okay, so hippie. I don't know. Well, Taylor's a hippie. Kind of. Taylor is the most hippie that you're going to get, I think. Wow, that's not very good at all. Okay, so death metal music, army surplus shop, and reading biographies. Well, none of that really strikes me as good. I guess, oh my gosh, I hate this all. Chic, Shigardi? I don't know. And kind of edgy-ish. Well, yeah, I guess we're going to have to do Taylor Hunt Day, the 3-star naturalist, and a Gemini. 2 ticks of attraction. She likes pottery classes, colorful skinny jeans, and playing chess. 2 out of 4, and we don't know her bad habit and guilty pleasure. I don't like this one bit. Well, today has just been a wild roller coaster of emotions for me. I woke up and everything was just kind of normal, except it was rainy, so I just didn't want to get out of bed, so I was just lying in bed until a lot longer than I should have, for probably about an hour and a half until 11:30 when I actually got up. But yeah, so I was waiting for the results to come back in from the voting for the green light pitches, and it finally did at about 2 o'clock, and my game actually got chosen, which is pretty sweet. So then I had to slightly change what I was you know, doing with my day. I had originally intended to go out and play hockey, but between it raining and then me actually needing to go meet with artists, now that I knew my game had gotten in, I did not get to do that. So, and I was also supposed to work on a project for another class, but I said I didn't really know how to start it, and I would need my friends to do it. Okay, 9 seconds of sweat killer. Here we go. Yeah, just a little too long. I could feel that. I forgot to stop a little early. Oh well. But yeah, so I was like, okay, well, you guys get some ideas written down, and then I'll come back and see what I can do. And then so I went off, and I had to go meet artists who I would like to try and get to work on my game, and I actually met some really great artists, some that I really feel would work well on my project. But that was taxing. It was, geez, 2.5 hours of just talking with people, saying my game pitch like 4 or 5 times, looking at artwork, kind of trying to talk about things that I don't really understand, because art is not my forte. So trying to explain what I wanted and then what I liked about each person's portfolio. It was so much fun, but it was really, really hard. I think I actually found a good match, though, hopefully, so here's hoping I can get that. Unfortunately, I just got back and realized that my 2 partners on my project, my friends, had not done any work for the other class. Okay. And we only have VIPs now, so James Winkleford, the VIP angel investor, and a Capricorn born on January 19th looking for a woman is up next. He's interested in military vehicles, isotonic drinks, and car manuals. He loves green eyes and black hair, active, methodical, extrovert, traditional, and romantic. His bad habit is being a know-it-all, and his guilty pleasure is magic wands. Bit of a practical type. Yeah, I was picking that up. Well, of all the possibilities, Maria Winkelwald seems like the best match. She stood out to me quite a bit. The one-star carpet fitter and a Libra. She likes hunting, studying chemistry, and building flat-pack furniture. That's definitely practical. 2 ticks of attraction's really good, as is 3 out of 3. So, you know, fantastic. I think we have a good match here. So, oh man, after meeting all these artists, I was just absolutely done. It ended at about 6:30, and just for the next 30 to 40 minutes, I was just sitting in a chair, just resting my legs, because it's surprisingly difficult to stand for long periods of time, cold with red meat. And I was just talking with two or three other people who had also gotten greenlit and just went through this also, and it was just kind of, whew. Okay, well, we did that. It was awesome. We were like, why did some people decide to miss this? Like, I think only about 7 or 8 games of the 20 that were greenlit went to this artist meeting. Now, obviously, some people had class mishaps. Like, you just can't go if you have a class at the time, which would be no fun, but for anyone who just decided not to show up, I feel like they really missed out. When I was a kid, I went fishing with my schoolmates. The fish told me to take a hike. I used to take music lessons. I played in a concert and got a standing ovation. Wow, what kind of like, if your mom's giving you a standing ovation, it's like, okay, that's cool, but is it really story-worthy? And finally, we would of course like to go to a fairy tale castle for holidays. It's great stuff, and we are going to get the bill from Sylvester, our windswept hair waiter with a nice soul patch. Man, that guy is the epitome of 90s cool. Too bad he's about 20 years too late for that. You want to get more serious? And yes, we think we're in love. I hope these two go on to have great times together. Yeah, I'll drop back down to a 1-star. That seems pretty good. Jonah Hunt Big. He doesn't mess in small game. He hunts the greatest game of them all. He's a 1-star club promoter and a tourist born on May 14th looking for a woman. He's interested in absorbing paparazzi photos and cleaning the car. He loves gray eyes and red hair, relaxed, methodical, extrovert, traditional, and spicy. His bad habit is nagging, and his guilty pleasure is collecting meteorites, a glam type. What would collecting meteorites be? Maybe geeky? Well, I'm not totally sure about their personalities lining. Oh, excuse me, I'm not really sure about their personalities lining up, but I'm going to try and hook up Jonah and Millicent. Millicent Dishward, the 2-star thespian, and a Capricorn born on January 2nd. They line up horoscopically, that's great. They both like paparazzi photos, and she is quite glam herself. 2 ticks of attraction is a-okay. It's the 2 out of 4 that gets me. I'd like to see a little bit more. But her bad habit is eating crisps in the cinema, and her guilty pleasure is studying graphs. I don't really know how those will work out, but I like them otherwise. Okay, fantastic. We're gonna get Thai food. So let's see, I believe there's just one more order of business. Today is the 24th of November, a Tuesday, which means tomorrow I head back home for Thanksgiving. Hot with red meat and nothing spicy. Lardnoya? No. I tried. Mild green chicken? No, that's white meat. Moude Dior, there we go. And I'm glad I remembered that it was red meat. For some reason I thought it was just meat. But yeah, I head home tomorrow, which means it'll be a long day of riding the train. But for the next few episodes or so, I will have a slightly different background, more reminiscent of when I started this series. So that'll be a nice little throwback, I suppose. I hear that you're totally interested in paparazzi photos. No way! I love paparazzi photos. Okay. I can't remember if she was extroverted or introverted. I know they don't line up, so it's the opposite of whatever he is. I guess we'll find out right now. Please be extroverted. Please be extroverted. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. Let's tell her just a tiny little lie. It shouldn't affect her too much. Like, who cares if you lie about farting? Like, really, if you're gonna tell any lie, I'd rather it be that than like, no, I'm not married. Because that would be a bad lie. They also line up on activities. Let's do that. Going to buy this sweet street dance movie on DVD, and now we're going to ring a taxi. Okay, 637-281-7788. 637-281-7788. Believe that is correct, and it worked out quite well. But yeah, oh, yeah, I was talking about something. So like next 4 or 5 episodes or so will be filmed at home, and then I have another travel day when I get to come back. And then, you know, a week and a half later, I get to do it all over again, but for a longer period of time. Man, I'm not really happy when Thanksgiving is so close to the end of the quarter. And back down to only VIPs. I was doing so well at avoiding them for a while. But now we have Sion Neverwell, the VIP angel investor, and a Sagittarius. Born on December 17th, looking for a man. She's interested in paganism, pet snakes, and magic wands. She loves gray eyes and purple hair. Relaxed, carefree, extrovert, experimental, and spicy. Bad habit is being couch potato, and guilty pleasure is cheesy magazines. Let's see, we should, I would hope we have a good match for you. There's got to be some edgy people in here, right? Ferris, maybe. I'm actually a little disappointed by the number of edgy people we have, or even closer to the number of edgy people we don't have. There are all of 2. Ferris turned out to be more geeky, then there were 2. So we're going to try Ollie Butterbacher, the 2-star school teacher, and a Scorpio. They don't line up horoscopically at all. They both like pet snakes, though. That's pretty cool. It's just the problem is 1 tick of attraction. Again, we have the wrong strange hair color, and we don't know anything else about Ollie, so we're going to try and find that out. If this doesn't work, back to the other guy. If that doesn't work, back to the drawing board. Greek Lightning is a very good, passable restaurant. It's nice and 2 stars to match with his nice and 2 stars. We are here bang on time, I know. We got this, and we did dye our hair for you. Dark brown swoodly-doos. And we want something cold with fish with no tomatoes. So let's get him the Greek tomato salad. I'm sure that'll be great. Is it the octopus? For some reason, I thought that there was a time when octopus didn't count as, like, didn't calamari not count as a seafood or something? I don't know why, but I'm just remembering that. We kind of need to find out his personality. I don't want to try and set them up without knowing at least a few of his traits. If they get 2 out of 2, I would gladly just talk about pet snakes. But let's see if they get there first. Let's do tradition. Band with real instruments, futuristic synthesizer music. Okay, so this is what I was worried about. He is 2 stars, but she's a VIP. Feel like we should lie just to try and save as much face for her as we can. Granted, we're not doing very well on that because she's not a good liar. Come on, Sion, you gotta do this better. He's only 2 stars. Please stop on the 25. Please don't land right in the red like it seems like you really want to do. Please don't do that. I would be so sad. Okay, whew, definitely a band with real instruments. We got all of our money back. And, okay, desserts. I thought about talking about activity, but I didn't. Cheese, cream, bok, cheese, cream, bok tea, cheese, cream, bok tea, skin. Cheese, cream, bok tea, skin. Okay, I can do that. Cream. So vanilla ice cream. The one after the first. I don't know why they can't just say second. That'd be silly. Okay, this is that's actually going pretty well. So they line up there. So the real question is, do I want to talk about another personality trait and risk not getting a second date? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because I want them to be good together. They are not as good together as I would have hoped. 1 out of 3 is nowhere near what I want when I'm setting up clients. See, I'm glad I did this because otherwise I would have kind of been blindsided in the next date when I was like, what? But they were like 1 out of 2 and their interests really lined up, but I needed to talk about stuff on the second date. Ah, man, okay, at least the chef's coming over on a medium restaurant. So, okay, we can do this, we can do this. My brain is working so slow after today, though. It's been a rough last, about 30 hours, I'd say. It had an underbelly like a pastoral masterpiece. It had an interwoven layered moistness. It had a hint of magical otherworldliness. It was imaginatively and subtly well presented, had an unbelievably sublime aftertaste, and it had a magnificent overtone of regal triumphalism. Very good, and yes, it is time to go home. If we can get a second date, I would really like that, but I don't think we will. Yeah, that is what I was worried about. No, don't love her. What was your name? Ollie, don't do it. There are better matches for you. I'll find one, I'm sure. Or you'll become a continuing character like Ursula was for many, many episodes. But you're 2 stars, so probably not. We still only have one edgy person. He has matching hair, actually. But he's Lawson Tuckbert, the 1-star carpet fitter, and a Capricorn. No attraction. He is kind of edgy, though, with body piercings, and we don't know anything about him. Oh boy, this is not going to be a fun match, I'm sure. Well, I guess we're going to get even more Greek food, because Sion can't have enough of it. Lawson and Sion, I see no reason why your names would tell me that you belong together. I'm sorry, I'm just going to tell you that now, but 15 coins is a good start. We have a black, messy, curly hair, and what do you fancy? Something hot with red meat. Trahanas is a fun word. Okay, so it's going to be Sovlakia. That's pretty much Slovakia, but not. Okay, so I guess we need to find out about your personality as well. Evening out, quiet pub, or packed nightclub. Yep. Off to a fantastic start. We can't really lie when we're dealing with the VIP, so let's just hope that all of these go well. Even if we do lie too much, she still won't want to date you. So you might want to get your act together if you want to get a date with the lovely Sion, because you need to actually match up with her, okay? Okay. Jeez, some people. Actually doing tradition's probably dumb, but whatever. On demand on your tablet, thankfully, that's very good. He was at a rock concert the other night. Okay, so he's definitely edgy, even though I can hardly believe that. Let's see, where's that green spiky hair? It's not over there. Is it over here? Oh, I see it. Oh, give me that, and then get him. Gotta get that 10 extra coins. We're so close to 50,000. We might hit that in the next episode, because Sion started slowing things down a bit more than I thought would happen. Organization, sure, why not? Never take days off or pull a sickie. Okay, pull a sickie, that's 2 out of 3, that's pretty good, actually, huh. We can get some kitty lovin' over there. I wonder if there's actually hope for these two on the, well, with Pachinko, I'm just gonna say probably not. Pachinko is just about the worst minigame we could have gotten for this. Not to mention that my Pachinko skills are not on point today. Oh gosh, nope, we failed that. So I think that was our only hope of setting them up on this date, because she's just not going to be excited enough. They only had 1 tick of attraction, and yeah. So we can get them a second date, that's all great. I'll do another quick search for an edgy type though, because Lawson doesn't seem amazing. But maybe. So I'm going to try and pull out all the stops for this one. However, if their personality doesn't line up, there's not much that I can do to make it better. But we do have another pleasant place to come to. Great black hair, we changed that back and forth. And we brought you Mosh Pit for Men because I have so many of them that I kind of just want to get rid of them. We have light brown swoodly doos with a Mario mustache. We want something hot with white meat now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I guess we're just gonna get Hendel. I was just looking for something like delicious like breaded chicken. Sounds really good. Did not end up finding that. I guess we can talk about spiciness, block their number, send them one in return. Come on, Lawson, help us out. Don't mess up the lie. I know you're going to, but my only question is, oh, never mind. I guess we're okay. Well, we'll definitely block their number. Good stuff, good stuff. Activity or interests would be really nice. I did see activity. Games, tennis, or a board game. Okay, so they are 3 out of 5, which is kind of the bare minimum that I'd want to do. But of course we get to lie to him again because he just couldn't go and be spicy. Oh man, these two are going to break up just based on the sheer amount of lies we need to tell. Why couldn't there be any good matches for Sion right off the bat? Why couldn't I talk about yellow, blue, and purple on the first date? That would have been fantastic. I would have just set them up. All would have been fine. Now I kind of just gotta hope. So I heard you like body piercings. That's well exciting. I love body piercings. We like pet snakes. Yeah. Very great. They do have interests in common. And so now we're going to find him some nice chocolates. Let's start there. Coconut Charm, yeah, that's great. I forget what you don't like, but I'm pretty sure you like Nougat Euphoria. You don't like Fancy Fauna. So let's just get you a Nougat Euphoria then, huh? Yeah, definitely your favorite. 2 out of 3 is quite good, and we picked your favorite. I'm very, very glad for that, but I still don't think it's it is enough. Cool. Get more serious, you two. Get good luck. Unless something goes seriously wrong, we're going to hit 50,000 coins in the next episode. We're at 49,842, and I don't really know how I feel about that. I also don't know how I feel about having 2 possible bad newses, having 1 possible bad news. Taylor and I are still an item. We've got our own pad together. We both really love animal totems. We're so happy I can easily live with their love of reading textbooks. Best part is that I was completely honest with her from the get-go. I'm letting everyone know how amazeballs you are. Okay. Thank you very much. Ooh, Maria and I are still together and we're engaged. We both really enjoy military vehicles. We're so compatible that I can easily live with their obsession with girl bands. Best thing is I was completely honest with her. We're over the moon with everything that's happened and life just keeps getting better. So we actually didn't have any bad news. We had 2 quite good newses. Well, 1 quite good news and 1 almost the most mediocre good news you can get. But you know what? I'll have to take that. That's pretty great. Again, probably not going to get any children, but there's always next time. I'm supposed to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time on Kitty Powers Matchmaker, our quest for all the achievements. Goodbye.